Hi guys, I'm back with another review for you, AHS Roanoke Chapter 5, and I thought this episode was great. I thought it was very interesting. We start off with, the historian giving the backstory of Edward Philippe Mott, which led to the introduction of Evan Peters, and this was his character that he was playing. And, the another surprising fact was that he's gay. And he was a lover of art. Like, he was weirdly obsessed with art to the point, like, it was very creepy. And he also had a lover, which was his servant. And, you know, there was a bathroom scene which was very hot. Like, that was steamy. And, you know, there was a lot of mischief going on in the house. And he was the original owner, and the spirits, the butcher, destroyed his paintings, which he thought was one of the servants, so he locked them in the cellar. And I can definitely see he was having a temper tantrum, and I definitely can see where, that Dandy Mott thing comes into play. I can definitely see that as his ancestor. And, there was a lot. He went to bed, and then, they kidnapped him, brought him outside, and they staked him and lit him on fire. Poor Evan. He was in there for 15 minutes, but it was a good 15 minutes. That was like a best introduction to a character. I really wanted to see more of his character. It was really, I loved it. And then we start off, with Shelby, Matt, and Flora, and they're still trapped in the house, and the spirits are outside as a mob. And then they try to find their way out of the house, so they start to go down. And when they do, all of a sudden, this other spirit, I guess it was a Chinese girl who fell down the stairs, she grabbed Flora, and her body was all contorted and twisted, and she was running really fast. It reminded me, like, of The Grudge, because that's what I thought of. And she was just like running all over with her, but it was so weird. She was climbing up on walls. I was like, oh no, if I would have saw that, I would have been gone. And so she left Flora alone, and then, they went down to this like basement cellar thingy, and then that's when they met Edward, and he showed them, the way out. And another great effect was that, like, when the fire passed his face, it was like a ghost face. I love that. That was very awesome. And he led them out to the woods, and then they got captured by the hillbillies, and they're cannibals, surprisingly. And, they captured them, and they made them sit there. They were going to take them back to the butcher, which they did. And she hit Shelby's leg with that little mallet thing. Oh my god, that hurt my leg. I'm like, seriously? So we also get to where Lee is. She, finally gets let out of the police station, and she goes to find Matt and them, and they're captured by the butcher. And, and then the butcher's son turns on her and lights them into the fire. And, you know, and then, the pig-headed guy tries to go to get Flora, but he gets ran over by Lee. And, they all jump into the car, and they make a getaway. And they end up in a hotel. So I guess basically it's over, for now. And, that was the end of it. I thought this was like a really good episode. And that was my review for you. I will see you guys later. You can like or subscribe. Bye.